So he's coming back, or is he? Cristiano back to Real Madrid. Could this be a case of, look, goal scoring machine, held us to 4 UCLs, greatest goal scorer the Champions League has ever seen? It is obvious that we bring him back. So should Real Madrid just do the obvious thing? Or could this be a case of going backwards, not wanting to move forward? And how could this affect Benzema? And can you just assume that, hey, Cristiano comes back, we win a UCL? Let's get to it, bro.
Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H.
I think the first thing we have to do is we have to talk about Juventus. We cannot avoid the Juventus kind of aspect to this, because that's an important aspect, is the Juventus Kalinki points of this, because you say to yourselves that, has it been a success or has it been a failure? And you can view it in two ways. You can definitely view it in two ways as to whether or not it's been a success or failure at Juventus, because he was brought to win the Champions League. So if he's not won the Champions League, therefore, he's failed. At the same time, this guy's goal scoring is ridiculous, and his goal scoring hasn't stopped. And there have been times where he scored the goals, nobody else has helped him. So you could argue that it has been a success and a failure. If you want to be harsh, is no. I did an absolute. You win the Champions. But again, if you want to try to be a bit more detailed and nuanced, is he has done what you brought him here for, which is score goals. This isn't a one-man sport. It's a team sport. So if Dybala's going to flop, if Morata's going to flop, if Kane and all these guys going to flop are not going to step up, if Bernadeschi is going to play like Bricadeschi and invoke his inner class B brickdom, there's only so much one man can do. Like, he wanted to score 4, 5, 6, 7 goals. That's crazy too much. So it's a tricky one, because he knows that already. The belief was, hey, this is already a quality team. This team already reached 2 CL finals. You just added Cristiano, boom. And that was really the belief when Allegri was there. Because Allegri, man, I'm so close. Give me Cristiano, we can say what's up. But then Ajax said, nah, chill. Which just shows you that football isn't as simple as, hey, we get this dude, we win. No. You're dealing with a very, very complicated sport. But we're staring at the moments now where Pirlo doesn't seem as if he's going to lose his job. They're going to keep on Pirlo. And it feels as if Pirlo was the bad move. Cristiano is in a situation where he's got a rookie upon a rookie coach. And it is very unlikely with what City are doing, Bayern are doing, PSG are doing, and if guys are going to now re-up, it's going to become increasingly much more difficult if Cristiano remains with this Juventus team, helping them to a CL, if you look at what the football landscape looks like at the moment, man. So then the notion is this. The notion is this, that why don't you come home, as I say? Come back home. Come back to where you're known. Come back to a place that makes sense to you. Come back to a place that makes sense to you. Say what's up to Real Madrid. Bring back the BBC. Benzema, Bale, Cristiano. I don't feel that Cristiano's goal scorer is going to stop. I may have my beef with him. I may have my going back with him, but I am a football connoisseur. I'm a football analyst, and I believe I've got a responsibility to give you the truth footballing wise. I would be an idiot to not acknowledge that he's one of the greatest goal scorers the game has ever seen. He's redefined the art of goal scoring, and his goal scoring consistency is insane. So forget his name is Cristiano. Real Madrid wants a goal scorer. They need a goal scorer. They need somebody to assist Benzema, one of the best goal scorers in the game as of 2021 and almost likely 2022. Bro, get him. Get him, yeah. That dude. Oh, and he knows these players, and he's been with this team before, and he's given you 4 UCLs, it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. So what's the issue? Well, the issue is the guy on the left. The issue is this dude. Well, this dude plays golf and was only using Tottenham for fitness for the Euros, which is wild. But this dude here, my Algerian amigo, 100% Benzema has played his best football in Cristiano's absence. 1000%. That is obvious to see. He's felt liberated with the greater responsibility that he's been given. So, if Cristiano comes back to a Real Madrid, what does that mean for a Benzema? Do we see the same Benzema if Cristiano returns? Or if Cristiano returns, do we now see a Benzema play the role that he once played when Cristiano was around? Okay, I'm now here to help facilitate you. I know you're going to take 30, 40, 50 shots. I'm here to provide those shots for you because me playing restricted role, therefore, will lead us to winning games. Here's the danger. And this is where you shouldn't play with fire. Real Madrid won those 3 seals because of the team. Cristiano played a major part, but it was because of the team. What that defense did was important. What Marcelo did was important. What Carvajal did was important. The midfield trio, arguably one of the great midfield trios in club football of Casemiro, Kroos, and Modric, was very important. Benzema's role was important. Bale, Isco's role, everybody played a role that helped Cristiano get those goals and helped Real Madrid with Cristiano's goals win those games. These guys are older. They're not younger. And if he comes next season, that's yet another year on what are old, tired legs. And there are younger, fitter, aggressive guys out there. Bayern Munich are not going away. They're not going away. Man City, they're not going away. They're still there. And other teams are going to re-up and rebrand themselves. And in football, you can't stay winning for eternity. You can't. There comes a time where it ends. Everything that has a beginning has an end. That's a fact. Everything that has a beginning has an end. But it's a dilemma because Homeboy is an insane goal scorer. I cannot deny the incredible goal scoring that he has. But we bring in your boy Benzema into this right now. Sorry, Zidane. What do you do if you're Zidane? Because here's the thing with Zidane. He is fiercely loyal. And Zidane believes in this core. That's why he told Odegaard to, take a hike. That's why he's not really called back Kubo on the 2 strings. He is obsessed with this core. Ramos, Casemiro, Kroos, Benzema, Modric, and so forth. Obviously, Mendy has now replaced Marcelo, Carvajal, boom. That's my right back. So the only guy that is sort of like the new guy into the crew is Mendy. So the new guy into the crew, well, of course, he didn't really give Navas his love. So from Zidane's point of view, what do you do? It's a difficult one, guys. It is a difficult one because on one hand, Zidane is like, I know this guy's going to score goals. Fact. I know he's going to score goals. There is always the danger of, oh my gosh, is this the season that he declines? Is this the season that he's not popping off? But it's worth the risk based on just how revolutionary this player is. If you get him and suddenly he just doesn't score the goals, it would have still been worth the risk based on what you know he can do and what he's capable of. But on the adverse for Zidane is that you have to be wary of what worked in 2016, 2017, 2018 may not work in 2021, 2022. Football changes, football evolves, and you test life and test the universe by saying, hey, this worked, we're going to do it again and again and again. That repeat was a monumental achievement. One of the true great achievements that people don't give enough credit to that team or Zidane for. That was amazing. But you are testing the footballing gods if you say, I'm going to create that same exact team with the only difference being Courtois and Mendy, and we're going to win the CL again. Playing that exact same way, pretty much the 95% of the same team. You're really testing the football gods a lot. And you're disrespecting Bayern, Man City, Liverpool, and so forth, and PSG. So, what should they do? What should they do? What is the answer? I never understood why they allowed Cristiano Ronaldo to go in the first place. I never did. Here's the thing. I feel this should be a last dance. And this should be a 1-year deal. If Cristiano is asking for 2, 3, 4 years, no. Because Perez and Real Madrid, they have to rebuild. They're going to bring back Odegaard, bring back Kubo, and rebuild for new. You have to do that because that would be irresponsible to give Cristiano like a 2, 3 year, 4 year contract. No. If Cristiano is asking for 1 year, I believe that these guys can go for one last round. One last round. Get the gang back together, Modric, Casemiro, so forth, and say, guys, this is our last year. Let's go out with a bang. It's 1 year, give it our all, and roll out with a CL. And I believe that. I believe just for one season, they can do it. I don't know whether they will. They can do it. So those are my conditions. A 1 year deal, I would take it. 2, 3, 4 years, no. Real Madrid have to evolve. You don't give a 34, 35, 36 year old like a 2, 3 year, 4 year deal, no. Because then you are Real Madrid. You have a responsibility to be competitive in 5, 6, 7, 8 years' time. In 5, 6, 7 years' time, Cristiano will not be around. So in 5, 6 years' time, Real Madrid have to have a team that's ready to compete and win the CL. You don't want to have a Barcelona situation where, Messi leaves and, what the heck? So that's my thing there. So guys, tell me what you think in the comments below. Do you think Real should go for Cristiano? Should he be given 1 year, 2 year, 3 years? Or do you believe Benzema is pop enough? Benzema's going to sorry, before I go. An alternative could be, can Mbappe be got? If Liverpool don't win the CL and they don't get top 4, can Salah be got? Because if Real Madrid can get Salah, you don't go for Cristiano. See, Haaland plays the striker position, so does Benzema. But if you can get Haaland, and you now can change the formation to now play 2 strikers, so Benzema is now a support striker behind a Haaland. So if you get a Haaland or Salah, you don't go for Cristiano. Because if you give Real Madrid another goal-scoring superstar phenom, they're good. That's all they need. Because Benzema is popping off. Well, Benzema needs a co-pilot. Hence why they can't win the CL because they're too reliant on Benzema. But if you have Benzema and Haaland, or you have Benzema and Salah, you don't need Cristiano. You do not. But then that's conditional because what is the likelihood of them getting a Haaland with his bad clause? What is the likelihood of them getting a Salah based on his whole situation with Liverpool? So that's difficult there. But for me, that's you have to look at that aspect as well because Real have to be responsible. You get Haaland, my gosh, that's his 5, 6, 7 years of saying what's up. Even when Benzema leaves. You get a Salah, oh my gosh, you have a good 3, 4 years, boom. You're not getting 3 good years from, you're not getting 3, 4 good years from Cristiano. Because you have to, every major club has to look at the future. Why are Bayern Munich such an amazing club? Bayern Munich are so amazing because they're thinking 5, 6 years, 7 years into the future. They're always buying who's the 20-year-old, who's the 21-year-old, who's the 25-year-old. They are always looking into the future. And Real Madrid, as the biggest club in the world based on their sales, have to always be looking towards the future. But the deal is tempting. But that's my thing, a 1-year deal. But guys, tell me what you think. Comments below and tell me what you think about this, man. Remember to like that vid. Remember to subscribe. Peace out. Stay true. Stay real. Peace. Become a Patreon member. Gain access to my blog. Get access to exclusive videos. And also gain access to the podcast, to the Saturday and the Sunday hangouts. Head over to patreon.com/halfwop to gain all these goodies while also supporting your boy HH.